Hey guys, welcome back. I'm very excited today and terrified at the same time because I'm doing a giant 10 flip cup pour today in purples, shades of purple for my daughter Christy for her bedroom. You may have remembered my smaller pour for her. It was a little test pour to check colours. So I am going to do a big one for her today. I'm just trying to work out what time I have to stop. Right, so I've only got 20 minutes of taping. So this is going to be a two-part video. The first part I'm going to finish mixing the colours, tell you about the colours, tell you about the medium and flip the cups. And then in part two I will pull the cups back and start tilting. Okay, so I have a 50 centimetre by 150 centimetre canvas. That's a 20 by 60 inch. It's a Montmartre in the deep frame. So that's that one. And I have a mixture of paints today. I find that a nice variety of brands gives a nice sell. Because different brands have got different recipes, they've got different consistencies, they've got different densities, so I do find that a range of paints works well. So the white, Liquitex Basics white, and then we have this purple, which is Global Purple. And then this one is a metallic purple. It's Artist's Loft Metallic Purple. That's a opaque colour. That's opaque, that's opaque. This one I don't really know because it's global. It's probably a semi-opaque. And then we go back to Global, which is Coastal Turquoise, which is a teal colour. And then the black is Liquitex Basics, and that's also opaque. And then we go back to another semi-opaque, probably, the Global Ultraviolet. And then the Liquitex Basics, which is opaque, Dip Violet. And lucky last, this really dark purple is Matisse. It's a transparent, you can see the little squares empty, and that's Dioxazine Purple. Beautiful colour, that one. So that's all my colours. My mix today, my homemade pouring medium, is 3 parts floetrol, 1 part PVA glue, similar to Elmer's glue I would think in the States, and half of pouring medium. I used Global in this, but you can use Liquitex pouring medium, you can use GAC, Vallejo, whatever you want to use. So 3 cups, 1 cup, half cup. Although I did a double batch to fill up that 3 litres. This is probably about just under, probably about 4.5 kilos of mixed paint. So quite a lot. I want to make sure I've got enough paint. For the cells today, I'm using the treadmill silicone, and I've put 3 drops in all my colours. I actually made 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, and so on. I've already put 1 cup of each in, and I'll show you layering the rest of the cup. So 1 cup has a little bit in each. So that's how far 1 cup goes, just a layer in each. So each cup will be layered twice. I think that's about a 450 ml cup. Alright, let's get to layering. And I hope this works out because this is a very expensive pour. All this paint, all this pouring medium. So let's hope it works. So I've just been layering the colours on top as best I can. Some of the paint has fallen through to the bottom, but that's just the heavier paints will do that. The heavier density paints will do that. Try and go quick. If you don't want to watch all this layering and chatting, feel free to jump forward to the part 2, the exciting part. But a lot of people like to see how paints are layered, what's in your medium, what ratio. Oh, I haven't told you about the ratio yet, have I? No. So, same as what I always do, 3 parts pouring medium to 1 part of the global, 4 parts pouring medium to 1 part of the liquitex basics because it's thicker. It doesn't look thicker when you take it out of the tube. It looks about the same consistency, but once it's mixed with the pouring medium, it thickens up. For some reason, it's a lot thicker, so it just needs more pouring medium. The black, sometimes I have to add a little bit of black to water to it as well. The black really thickens up. So 4 parts pouring medium, 1 part liquitex basics, and then a dash of water as well. It does thicken up that black. So I've got a mixture of purples here, dark purples, medium purples, light purples, and then just for a little bit of contrast I've got the teal and this like magenta colour. So hopefully they will look nice. I'm going to have room in my cups here for all this paint. Didn't think about that, did I? Whether or not it would all fit in. It should do. I've got 10 cups. They each hold about 450 grams. That's 4.5 kilos of paint. A lot of paint. So I hope my daughter likes this. This is going to go in her bedroom above her bed. She likes purples. So this will be for her. Hopefully it will work. And if it works, then I'll do one for myself in my blues and aquas that I like. This one's a bit thinner, this global one. It's funny how the same brands can be different consistencies. Like the magenta. Magenta is always so thin. These 2 end ones don't have as much paint. I sort of start with a lot of paint up there, and then by the time I've got down here, I've run out. I'm going to have to maybe start at this end. That way the end down there on my left, you're right, will have a little bit less by the time I get there. Okay. Goodness me, it took me ages to mix all this paint this morning. 12 cups of paint I mixed up. A little bit of black. I don't know how I'm going to flip these over. So full. Black's a bit thicker again. I have added water to it, but it's thickened up again. It should be alright. Once the paint's all mixed in there with the other paints, it should be alright. Some are slightly thicker than others. Just adding a little bit of water to that black paint. I might actually make up another cup of black while I'm uploading the first video, just to fill in any sort of edges that I might have. Right, now I'm going to start up here because this one's not nearly as full as that one, so I'll put a bit of extra paint in these ones and not so much down the other end. And hopefully that will be a little bit more even. So each cup's got the same colours in it, but obviously different amounts. So my pour should look similar but not identical with each cup that I flip over. Sunday today, I have the day off work. I don't usually have a day off work on Sundays, but I do today, so I thought I'll paint when I know I'm not going to get any interruptions. The postie's not going to come to the front door with any deliveries. Don't know about kids coming home though, you never know. Looks as if I'm going to have just enough room in my cups for all this paint. Sat with a pen and paper and a calculator last night, working it all out, how much I needed, how much to put in each cup, how much medium I would need for each colour. It took me quite a while. And I do that for every size canvas that I'm going to do, and then I can look back on it and say, okay, this size canvas needs this much paint, and I've got it already worked out. I just haven't done a flip cup on such a large one, so I wasn't sure. All I could go by was my pink and apricot and grey one that you probably have seen. It was 120 centimetres long. This is 150. The other one took 7 flip cups. So I thought, well, this one hopefully will do 10. And I think my cups are a little bit fuller. So you have to accommodate for your sides as well. Okay, look at that, woohoo! Filled them all up and I've got no paint left. Very happy with that. Glad that's worked so far. I think I told you how much silicone I put in each cup, didn't I? 3 drops in each cup, which works out to be 6 in each colour because I did 2 cups of each colour. Okay, now I better move these out of the way so that I can start flipping. I'll just put them down here for a minute. Mix these up a bit because some have got more of one colour than the other. Probably should have put dots, measured them out and put dots where I needed them to go, but it doesn't matter. I can move the cups around if I need to. Oh, look at that. I'll need to move the cups around. It's okay, they float pretty easily on the paint that's here. I can move them around. I've still got 2 more cups to flip up over here. And I'll try and work out that I've got enough space between all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woohoo! Okay, now I'm going to let them sit there for a few minutes while I go and download this first part of the video. I'm going to make up a little bit more black just in case I need it for any edges. I don't want to run out. I think I've got plenty of paint. With my other one I sort of put my hand in between. I had a lot more gap in between each cup, so I should be okay. But then the length, this is 50 centimetres and my other one was 40, so I've got an extra bit of length on this that I need. Hopefully these cups will get all the way down to the bottom. So cross fingers. I'll see you for part 2.